Good morning, Enid. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you on this Thursday, March 17th. Right now, it's kind of a cool 40 degrees outside under a partly cloudy sky. However, it is going to be a gorgeous 66-degree day for St. Patrick's Day. It's time to put the green on. And, excuse me, I'll be back. I'm Steve Keim.
And I'm Ashley Keim.
We are so excited. Once again, it's been a quick week. Hope you're having a great week. We're going to be talking rodeo queen today. You kind of look like you could be a rodeo queen.
Well, thanks, Steve. You don't look so bad yourself.
I could be a rodeo queen as well.
Yeah. Or maybe a rodeo clown.
There we go.
There,
that's it.
There. That's way more fun.
Okay, let's keep moving.
All right, Enid, welcome back. We are happy to see you again, and it is time to rise and shine.
Grab that cup of coffee and join us this Thursday morning, St. Patrick's Day. Again, it's good to see everyone. Hope you're having a great month, because it is going quick. It's already the 17th, more than halfway over. So, wow, St. Patrick's Day. Since I don't have really green on today, I was relying on my green eyes, and I heard that that's okay, because you can wear green. You have green eyes?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Okay. So. Do you know about, as a kid growing up, you were always teased about, well, if you don't have green, you get pinched. Do you know where the... Pinched. Pinched. Where does that come from?
I'm not sure. Steve,
I have no clue. Call us. Call us at 1-800-ETN to let us know what that comes from. Let's look at the statewide temps this morning. Here in Enid, it's 40 degrees across the state. We got some big cities we're looking at. Man, out in the Panhandle, whoa, 26 degrees at Wheelis. I've heard of Wheeler, haven't been to Wheelis.
Me either.
So, how about Moon, Oklahoma?
Have not.
48 way down southeast. How about the center part of the state, around Shawnee and that area? What is that?
Well, they say that it's IXL, but I'm just not sure, Steve.
That's our history lesson for today. Gould, I understand, in southwest Oklahoma, but IXL.
IXL.
Now, there's Pink. Pink, Oklahoma is over by IXL. I know that. So Pink, Oklahoma, it's probably 49 there. So we got Hollow, like our show today. And is that Avard? Avard. I apologize, folks. We're really trying to include everybody on our map. Anyway, you can see it's in the 40s. High across Oklahoma today is going to be in the 60s. It's going to be really, really nice. So, well, spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung.
Clocks are forward. Grass is growing. I've already mowed. This week on the farm, I've already mowed twice. I kind of mow the sections, one night here, one night there, and so forth.
We haven't had to mow yet, but we're
the
about
weeds,
there.
The weeds are growing. So what's the forecast look like if you decide to mow for the weekend?
This weekend, it's going to be windy and rainy tomorrow, Steve. I'm looking forward to the rain, but not the cooler temperatures. It's going to be a little bit cooler this weekend than the previous weekends. But it is still going to be sunny.
Look at those 29 degrees. That means of all those plants, everybody got in a hurry to plant stuff, and it gets down to 29, that's a freeze, and that's a freeze plus, so you'll probably have to cover some of those things. But it happens, you know, we get some warm weather, we're ready for spring, and we go plant things, and and then all of a sudden here comes 6 inches of snow.
A little too eager. It always happens. We always have that one last freeze, it seems like.
Well, real quick, let's see if we can bring up the radar this morning here at 7:34. We're showing some showers around Pauls Valley and Chickasha, south central Oklahoma, and also the eastern part of the state. So in the last hour, that's really diminished because there was quite a few showers, eastern Oklahoma, and then also down by Ardmore in southern Oklahoma, quite a few. So Okay, it's time to find out what happened overnight, understand the Thunder won once again, and with those details is our bow tie guy. It's time now for the Oklahoma Minute with Derrick Silas.
Operator of Hugo's water treatment plant will pay nearly $1 million to help small Oklahoma communities upgrade water treatment facilities as part of a settlement of drinking water violations that left thousands of local residents with unsafe water for months. And an atheist group wants a church name off of Broken Arrow City Water Tower. The church had previously donated the 18 acres where the tower sits to the city of Broken Arrow. And who says you have to stop coloring as an adult? The Color Your Cares Away adult group meets in Norman monthly to do just that. And the Oklahoma delegation says no to Supreme Court nominee Merrick Garland. Last night, Oklahoma City Thunder played the Celtics. The score was 130 to 109. And on this day in history, 1905, future President Franklin D. Roosevelt weds his fifth cousin, once removed, Eleanor Roosevelt, in New York. And that's the Oklahoma Minute. Back to you, Steve and Ashley.
He's just a wealth of information.
Always.
Walking encyclopedia.
Every week.
Good morning, Enid. Hold it steady. We got partly cloudy skies out there with 40 degrees. It's going to be mostly sunny today with the high around 66 for this Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. I notice I don't see any green your way either.
Well, they told me I couldn't wear green today, Steve. So unless I wanted to be floating on the screen.
Penn did a great job, as you can see, with our backdrop this morning. That's very festive, very cloverish, very four-leaf. Have you ever found a four-leaf clover?
I have not, but my older sister finds them constantly, all the time.
Yeah.
She has a whole book.
Wow, I've never found it, and I've looked. Well, it's time to bring up the cows and get the latest update on Norman. How's Norman? Is he still ringing doorbells?
He is doing very well. We are getting ready to turn him out into the pasture, actually, and he's going to be down to 1 bottle a day.
Oh, man.
But he's going to get to go play with some friends, so.
We would like to introduce a friend of Norman's, and it's on down the road, and this is a picture of Arliss. Arliss is front and center, and there's Mom in the background. So from Norman to Arliss. And it's a great looking shot.
Absolutely.
A.J. Wells is the proud father of Arliss and the mom and the rest of them that he has. So we welcome Arliss to the Good Morning Enid show.
Yes.
So you can send us your pictures of your
Absolutely.
calves.
We want to welcome our cows back to the screen, and we urge you to contact us. Send us comments, questions, suggestions, pictures, anything going on in your lives. We would love to hear about it. You can send those to asksteve@enid.org.
Yep. We got to move quickly at 7:38. Want to say special happy birthday to our good friend, to Good Morning Enid, George Bellman. George, our World War II hero, our friend. We appreciate his service to our great country. George has been a guest on our show, turns 92. He probably does not like the fact that I remembered. But on Saturday, George, have a special day. We'll treat you to pancakes next week. We appreciate your friendship. And again, appreciate what you and so many veterans have done for our country. Happy birthday, George, this coming Saturday. Okay, we gotta go.
Okay. And then a quick announcement, EPTA, remember, you can get a free ride today with your green wristbands that were on sale in November, or you can purchase a token today, I think it is, a lucky charm.
Well, you can just ask for the charm.
Yes.
And that's for use on April 1st, so in case you missed out on the thing
But with your green wristband, you can ride free today if you have a wristband from November.
Okay.
So that's exciting. And then also a lot of things going on at the event center. So Brooke is back, and let's go to her.
Good morning, Enid. Thank you so much for having me back, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Today we have a great announcement for you. We'll be having the Celtic Thunder Legacy Tour this fall. So on Friday, October 28th, we'll have Celtic Thunder. It's an Irish singing group known for their eclectic and theatrical style. So if last fall you happened to go to Celtic Women, very similar type of show. I know several people enjoyed that, so hope to see you there. Tickets go on sale April 4th. There are group discounts available for groups of 10 or more, so be sure to check out our website at www.enideventcenter.com for more information. We do have tickets still available for Sticks. That's on April 1st at 7:30. So if you would like to come sail away that evening with Sticks, be sure to get your tickets. And then for our 3rd anniversary show this June, Vince Gill and Leanne Womack will both be here. Before becoming successful in country singing, Vince Gill was a country rock lead singer for Pure Prairie League. So that's very interesting, and very proud to have an Oklahoma native here in Enid. Lastly, we'll have 2 upcoming concert announcements on May 28th and April 1st. So that's going to be 2 different genres. So be sure to listen in the week after next. And for all of our upcoming events, visit our Facebook page or our website. Back to you, Steve and Ashley.
And Ashley, if you hear the song by Pure Prairie League, Amy, that was their big hit, Amy, you can hear Vince Gill in that.
Okay.
So if you want to go back to the archives of the old hits, you play that, go, man, that sounded like Vince Gill. Well, it's because it was. Good morning, Enid, 741, holding steady at 40 degrees. We have a very special guest in the studio, and it's time now for One-on-One with Jomara.
Good morning, Enid. Our guest this morning is Sydney Spencer, Miss Rodeo Oklahoma 2016. Sydney, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Jomara. I'm really excited to be here with everyone.
We're really excited to have you. And I understand that you're not a newbie, so to speak, regarding rodeo, right? That your family, your dad is a professional rodeo cowboy.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
And so you've been familiar with this scene.
I have been. I've grown up junior rodeoing and being around different clubs here in Oklahoma, and then also got to travel with my dad to professional rodeo events in Oklahoma and of course around the country. So I've been lucky enough to have gone to 32 states and 3 Canadian provinces doing that, and that's been such an exciting thing and a great way to travel as a child.
Wow, that is wonderful. And I think that the message that your family wants to bring, they want to preserve the tradition of rodeo in Oklahoma, right?
Of course, in our Western heritage here in Oklahoma, it's very important to me as Miss Rodeo Oklahoma to get fans to the rodeo. And we can do that with going to school visits and going to nursing homes and going to hospitals and of course just going to community events and inviting people to come to our local rodeo if we have one in the area or soon to be one further off in the year. So getting fans to the rodeos is one of my biggest goals as being Miss Rodeo Oklahoma, because what more of a way can you preserve the Western heritage than to get more fans a part of that?
I agree. We were talking about that earlier today, and it is good to know that you guys are working towards that, and I wish that there was more done so that people knew about rodeo. Now, you are also a student, is that correct? And you're completing a surgical technologies program. So what are your plans for your career, and how do you mix your responsibilities as Miss Rodeo Oklahoma and also a full-time student?
It's one of the things that has been hard to juggle, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to be in a pause in my program right now so that I can take on the role as Miss Rodeo Oklahoma and fully devote my time to that. But in May of 2017, I will be finished with that, and I'm very excited. I plan to work in an outpatient surgery center or maybe become a traveling CST, and that would be my ultimate goal. Of course, always helping people and helping them get better is something that I am passionate about.
How wonderful, how
Yes.
wonderful. We have no doubt that you'll be able to do both very well. Also, I was reading about your favorite hobbies, but I want you to share with us your favorite hobbies.
I love to read. I read anything I can get my hands on. It's one of my favorite pastimes. And I love to fish. I love to ride my horses just out in the pasture on a sunny day. It's just a great stress reliever. And then of course, I enjoy just being around friends and family and getting to spend time with them doing that.
Great, great. Now, tell me about the two philanthropies that are very close to your heart. I know that you like to help people. That's your main goal also as Miss Rodeo Oklahoma. But what are these two organizations that are close to your heart?
So in 2010, I was fortunate enough to be Miss Rodeo Oklahoma Teen. So it's just a different age division. And I got involved with the Special Olympics here in Oklahoma, and I was invited to be a part of the state Special Olympics in Stillwater. Wow. And to have my name called across Gallagher-Iba Arena as a feature was incredible. And I had been involved at my high school. I went to Owasso High School, and I became a student mentor after that. And so my senior year, I actually qualified with my partner for the state Special Olympics in bocce ball. And that was very exciting. And then my sorority, I was an Alpha Sigma Alpha at Northeastern State in Tahlequah, and our main philanthropy was Special Olympics. And so I got to even carry that on even more and was able to help with our regional games in Muskogee because of it being a different region. And then also my sophomore year, I was our philanthropic chair. And so I was the one that got to put on the award ceremony at our Special Olympics regionals, and then also different events around the NSU campus. And the one that is very important to me, but the other philanthropy that is even more dear to my heart is spread the word to end the word. And that entails of, we say phrases like, oh, that's so silly, and that's ridiculous, and that's dumb. And instead of using those words, people sometimes put the R word in those. And that is something that it would just be just as simple to say, that's so silly, instead of using a derogatory word to describe someone that isn't necessarily their fault for being that way. And that's something that is very, very dear to me, and that I just want everyone to be aware of, that, you know, we can always choose a different word and make a better statement.
Wow, that sounds great. And it is tough. I think it's a learning process because some people don't realize that they're using that word because for them it's nothing. Exactly. But it's a sensible matter.
Of course.
Well, great. Now, what do you hope to accomplish this year while you are Miss Rodeo Oklahoma? Because I understand there's a pageant coming up in July. Do you want to tell us more about that?
Of course. Well? So my year as Miss Rodeo Oklahoma started January 1st of 2016. And so with that, I have been to several places already, and I'll travel throughout the whole year, going to different places here in Oklahoma. I will be in Guthrie at the Lazy E this weekend for the Cinch Timed Event Championships. And then, of course, in July is the Miss Rodeo Oklahoma pageant, which is held in Oklahoma City. In conjunction with the National Day of the Cowboy at the National Western Heritage Museum. So that's very exciting. And that is open to the public. And everyone can come out and watch girls compete. Ages range from 3 all the way to 25. So wow. There are lots of little girls wanting to have a crown on their hat. And it's something that I love to bring more girls into our organization, because then they're able to put a smile on other people's faces. And that is one of my main goals as Miss Rodeo Oklahoma, is to be able to put a smile on everyone's face so that they know that we're just like everyone else, but we just have a little more of a responsibility. And our responsibility is to bring fans to the rodeo, like I mentioned earlier, but also to be there for the rodeo to help put on their production and getting people there for that. And so that is something that I am very passionate about, as well as making sure that everyone has an enjoyable experience at the rodeo, and that means they're going to come to more.
That's wonderful. Now, what's coming up for you? I understand that in July Miss Rodeo Oklahoma 2017 will be selected.
Yes.
But then you're going to participate in Miss Rodeo America in December.
I am. So in July, like you said, we will select a new Miss Rodeo Oklahoma 2017, and her reign will not start until January 1st. So but then going back in December, I will compete for the Miss Rodeo America 2017. And so the reason we pick our Miss Rodeo Oklahoma 6 months before she starts is so that she has time to prepare and get ready for her year of traveling. And but the Miss Rodeo America pageant is held in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's held in conjunction with the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. And it's a 10-day pageant, and we compete. There are, so far, there are 33 other state queens, and there will be more added this year for us to compete against each other. And there are so many of us that are already friends and that we just have a great connection already, that it's more of just having a fun-filled week and going for a job interview to be Miss Rodeo America, because this is a job and a very important one that we hold. So I'm excited to compete for that, and I know that if I am not the one that takes the title, that whoever does will be a wonderful ambassador for the sport of rodeo.
Well, Sydney, we appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
We are sure that you will be doing a great job representing our state, and we wish you luck.
Thank
I
you.
know that you have a bright future ahead of you.
Thank you.
So now, Good Morning Enid. Let's see what's next on our show.
Hello, my name is Linda Parks, and I serve as Enid's City Clerk. The City Clerk is responsible for the care of the official records and documents of the city and for providing and maintaining legal and historical records and information. The City Clerk also coordinates all municipal and special elections held by the city, coordinates the annual Board and Commission recruitment process, administers a citywide records management program, and coordinates the updating of the Enid municipal and zoning codes. The City Clerk's Department receives all water utility payments and issues contractor and miscellaneous business licenses, alarm, garage sale, and park shelter permits. If I can be of assistance to you, please contact me at the number provided on our website. Thank you.
What a great interview with Miss Rodeo Oklahoma, Sydney. It was so nice to meet her. Enid, we are back. We are holding steady at 41 degrees this morning, and let's check in with the bow tie guy and see what else is going on around Oklahoma.
The operator of Hugo's water treatment plant will pay nearly $1 million as part of a settlement of drinking water violations. The Oklahoma delegation say no to Supreme Court nominee Merrick Garland, and an atheist groups want the church name off of Broken Arrow City Water Tower. Last night, the Oklahoma City Thunder played the Celtics. The score was Thunder 130, Celtics 109. And on this day in history, in 1905, future President Franklin D. Roosevelt weds his fifth cousin, once removed, Eleanor Roosevelt, in New York. And that's the Oklahoma Minute. Back to you, Stephen Ashley.
Thank you, Derrick. Real quick, I want to remind you at 8 o'clock this morning, Damon Lane will join us, and we'll talk severe weather. That comes up at 8 o'clock here on the Enid Television Network. So.
And up next, let's check in with Brooke and see what's going on at the event center.
Good morning, Enid. Thank you for having me back this morning, and happy St. Patrick's Day. We have a festive announcement and special announcement this morning. We'll be having Celtic Thunder this fall on Friday, October 28th. Tickets go on sale April 4th, and this is an Irish singing group known for their eclectic and theatrical style. In April, we've got Styx, so come sail away with Styx that evening of April 1st. Tickets are still available. For our third anniversary show, Vince Gill and Leanne Womack will be here. Before he became a successful country singer, he was the lead singer for a country rock band, Pure Prairie League. And lastly, be listening in. We've got two upcoming announcements, May 28th and April 1st. Two different groups, two different genres, so a wide variety of events going on at the event center. For a full list, visit our website at www.enideventcenter.com. Thank you, and back to you, Stephen Ashley.
So many things going on at the event center.
Nicely
Steve.
done.
Yes, absolutely. Another thing that we want to put out there and make sure that everyone's aware of is our pet adoptions. So let's watch the pet promo that we have.
We are located at 1200 South 10th here in Enid, Oklahoma, and our phone number is 580-249-4910.
Very good, thank you. And it's 249-4910 is the number to call. And at the City Commission meeting this past Tuesday night, there was this cutest puppy dog. And you look at the dog and you think, oh, needs to be with some kids, needs to be in a big backyard, needs to be running around. It doesn't need to be in a cage. So we encourage folks to do that. Well, as we finish the show this morning, let's see, we've got next Monday, Metropolitan Area Planning Commission.
Yes.
Say that real quick.
After you.
The MAPC meeting's coming up next Monday, and that will be live streamed on enidtv.org. So if you don't want to watch it on television, you can watch it on your smartphone and your computer at enidtv.org. But anyway, you can come and participate live and in HD color next Monday at the council chambers for the MAPC meeting. Okay, if we have time, and I think we do, let's talk a little bit about EPTA, because today, St. Patrick's Day, if you have the little bracelet deal, as you see on your screen right there, it is your lucky day. So if you have the green wristband, what happens, Ashley?
You get a free ride today.
Man.
They were out for purchase in November, and then also, if you ask for a special lucky charm today, that will go along with the April 1st free rides.
Okay, very good. And it's going to be April before we know it.
I know. We're just trucking right along.
I'd like to bring back Arliss if we could. Penn, can we go back? There's Arliss. Hey, Jay, what's Arliss's mom's name?
Number 37.
Number 37. That is such a special mom's name, number 37. Anyway, we welcome Arliss to the Good Morning Enid family today. So if you have pictures of your spring break trip. I didn't see you in the office yesterday. Did you do anything on spring break?
No, I didn't. I just we had some doctor's appointments yesterday, but
Okay.
we have not. We have some family coming in town tomorrow. So this weekend, we're gonna hang out around town and go see some food trucks and music downtown that's going on Saturday.
Okay.
Yes.
So anyway, asksteve@enid.org is a great place to contact us if you have a suggestion for a show, or if you have pictures of your spring break trip, or four-leaf clover. If you find one of those, you can send it. I want to talk a little bit real quick about the show next week. Bobby and Chris Castor, they're from Woodward, Oklahoma, and they sing and they play the guitar, and they're going to be here next week.
And they're fantastic.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. So that's Bobby Castor and also her brother Chris. So that'll be on Good Morning Enid next week. Well, as you're planning out your day today, it's going to be high around 66 degrees, but right now it's 41. And for our pilots, I failed to mention the winds out of the northeast at 6 today. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Ashley.
Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you don't get pinched today. Thank you for joining us, Enid. It was good to see you again.